Hi guys, my name is Tabitha. Today I am so excited to give you guys a look at this kid's smartphone. Now I just got this, but I have taken some time to figure things out, at least a little bit, enough that I could tell you guys a majority of the features that it has. And this thing is so cool. I have a little 3-year-old boy and he is going to be crazy about this because he definitely has an interest in technology and our phones, but obviously he's very young. So he needs something that's tailored towards him. So this is truly an incredible option for younger kids, especially if they have a fascination with phones. So this is the yellow color option. Now, when you get this, it's not going to have this little silicone case on it, but they do provide you a little case, which is so awesome because you're not going to have to worry so much about it getting damaged if it gets dropped. And they also provide you with a little wrist strap. You do have to get it attached yourself, which is a little bit of a challenge, but I was able to get it on. You've got a speaker back here. You have a rear-facing camera. There is not a front-facing camera. And then you have some simple buttons here on the side. You have your power button. You have your volume buttons. And then on the screen, you have like your back button and then your home button. And then the one over here that has the little A and the arrows, that takes you to the camera. Absolutely adorable, great little size, definitely looks fun and functions like a real smartphone with apps. So when you first get this turned on, you'll have to long press it and it will say hello. It does take it a little bit of time to get turned on, but once you get in, this is the screen that you'll see. Now it automatically sets you up with an account called Buddy, but you can change that, and I have not added my son yet, so I can walk you through that process. You do get a charger for it. It uses a USB-C, and you do get a pretty simple user guide. This is not super in-depth or anything. It tells you kind of how to get the phone turned on and walks you through like the ports and everything and just little details about it. So on the bottom, you do have an auxiliary port, you do have your charge port, and there is a space for a SD card, a micro SD card. So you can add music, you can add pictures, what have you. And then the little dot over here is the mic. So on the device, from the home page, you have that Buddy account, but you have a little parent control down here. If you press that, it has a default password, but you can change that once you get in. This is how it looks. And you have your account button here. You can delete that Buddy account and you can add your kid's account. When you go to add your child's name and set a password, it can either be numbers or a pattern. So you can choose, and you can choose a different little icon for them as well. There is so much here in the parental control section that you can do. You can manage the apps and say what you want to show up and what you don't. Then you have media content. You can control where things are stored, if things get stored. You can whitelist things. You can set time limits. You can see how they spent their time and what they were doing. You can control simple settings and set it up to Wi-Fi. So truly you have a lot of control here, and it is protected by password. So that's something that you should only be able to get into. I absolutely love that. Now that I've added his account on the home screen, if I tap here, it will take me to his little password, whether that is a pattern or a number, or you can have it set to none. And then this is their little home screen. Loads of different apps and fun games and educational things. Depending on what apps you allow, you'll either have one page that looks like this or 2 pages with those other apps that you allow, or you can press the little app button here and it will take them to a page where they can scroll through the different apps. Now, as far as the things that they can do, they obviously have that camera there, and I actually took a picture with it to see what the quality was like, and it's not terrible. So here's kind of what that picture quality looks like. You have music, you have stories, they have the brain training, and this one goes into different categories like memory, observation, reaction, and focus. There's first learning, there's a calculator, another drawing option, Montessori, there's STEM. I mean, the list goes on and on, honestly. So the Montessori has a lot of different options to it. I am thoroughly impressed with this product. I know that my son absolutely loves it. He is going to enjoy this for years to come. He has so much fun with this. It's going to be educational, and I have so much control over what he sees, what he does, and I can let that change as he gets older. So this is really going to be a great device for loads of different ages, and it is going to make for a marvelous gift. So if that's something that you guys were looking for, I would certainly give this a try.